Pinabulaanan ng palasyo ang ulat na isinasantabi ng Duterte administration ng arbitral ruling na pumapabor sa Pilipinas kontra China sa usapin ng territorial dispute sa West Philippine Sea. Nang magbigay anya si Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte ng pahayag sa China na oras na may masaktan o mapahamak na Pilipino dahil sa pananatili ng Chinese vessels malapit sa mga teritoryo ng bansa, gagawa siya ng mas matinding hakbang, paggigiit na ito sa ruling ng UN Tribunal. Pumabor sa Pilipinas ang ruling ng Arbitral Tribunal sa ilalim ng United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea sa The Hague sa kasong isinampa ng Pilipinas laban sa China noong 2013. Hinihintay naman ng Duterte administration ang pagtugon ng China sa inihaing diplomatic protest ng bansa hinggil sa presensya ng mga Chinese vessel malapit sa Pag-asa Island. Noong nakalipas na linggo, nanindigan ng China na sa kanila ang Spratly Islands at may sapat silang historical at legal basis.
That's why, naipit ako, sabi ko, I have to go to China. China, sabi ko, I come here, Mr. C. I'm not looking for trouble. I just want your help. Sabi ko, kailangan ko itong mga armas because it appears that I'll be facing shortages. Bali, inutil na yung nagdaanan ng sabog, repair lang. They were old stocks. Sabi ni, we will give you. Do not pay for it. Tapos kulang pa, pumunta ako ng Russia. Same. Sabi ko, pupunta ako, nandito ako sa Russia. I'd like to talk to Putin. Before I could see Putin, because he was in Georgia, which was about 6 hours away, pumutok na ang Marawi. So yun na. Mabutit na lang, sabi ni President Putin, if you can wait, I'll be traveling 6 hours, we can talk late in the evening. So nang usap kami doon sa isang palasyo niya na malapit sa airport. And after that, I took off. Same as I will give you the arms. As a matter of fact, bigyan kita ng equipments, trucks, and something else. That is how America. Ang Canada, nagbigay tayo ng attack helicopters. Tapos i-deliver na ito si Trudeau, nagpapakurne. Pakunwari na peaceful, ganun, we want peace. Anong want peace? This is a troubled world. It has always been a troubled world ever since. Hindi naman nahinto yan eh. Ano itong mga EU, with all their hypocrisy, in 1912 up to 1917, the Duke of si Ferdinand was assassinated in Austria. That precipitated a war between and among the Russians. First World War. How many died? 17 million. Who was fighting? European against Europeans. And what it memory, hanggang memory lang. Mayroong iba na tumitingin na sa relo. I can cut my lecture if you want. But I'm up to something. Pagkatapos nito, I'll tell you why, what ails this country. Papunta na ako dyan. Ang tinitingnan ko lang siya, I'd like you to picture the internal and external forces that is making it hard for our life. So, gano'n yan. So, chopper, hindi delay nila. Bakit? You will use it against your own citizens. For God's sake, Mr. Trudeau, my own citizens are rebelling against us, killing my soldiers and policemen and civilians. And I cannot use the helicopter because they are citizens, but they are out to overthrow my government. If you cannot understand, you should not be there in that mighty post of yours. Because you do not know the history of the world and geopolitics. Say that pumunta ako ng China when I was there. I was with the military, Lorenzana, and he was the chief of staff, dinala ko sila when I was talking to the Chinese. Sabi nila wala akong ginawa, wala akong sinabi. Well, hindi ko sinabi. I don't bother the answering critic. Nandyan sila lahat. Cabinet. Bilateral kami. Sabi ko, Mr. Xi Jinping, we also have a claim. You know we have the award. But I will not insist on recovering the arm because it will result in a war. And it will be a massacre. I know. But please be it noted that one day during my term, I will assert. Ang assert ko, bakit? Yung oil. Kung suluhin mo, gulo talaga yan. Because if you struck oil now, ano ba naman yan dagat? Ngayon pasagdi. Imo na tana, suyo pa. Pero tangin na yung mga uranium dyan, mahirap yan. Yung oil, bahirap yan. Diyan magka-diferensya na tayo. Diyan mo na makita si Anyo magdala ng sundang dito sa panigbaso ng mga incheck. You know, my lolo was a Chinese lamb. My grandmother on the mother's side, Maranao. My father is a Cebuano. He hails from Cebu. So kayo mga in-check dyan, do not be offended. I'm one of you. Ngayon mga Maranao, worry mo. Totoo man. Bakit kayo sumasama dyan sa... You know you are a Filipino. You belong to the Malay race. You are not an Arab. Do not pretend to be. Kayang mga Arab, wag na lang. Ba't kayo sunod-sunod dyan? Is this a rally there? Or this is what I would tell them? Your grandfather, who was in shorts and tattered dress, 50 years ago was there. And you are the grandson now, and you do not want to go to school, spend your time in hating government. Well, I'd like to tell you, you cannot destroy this government, not in 1,000,000 or 1,000 years. We were young once. There's always a time for everything. I was once a disciple of Maria Season. Estudyante kami. So you're imbued with so many ideas and you want the world to kneel down before you. That's what you want. Then you grew up. I said there's always a time to be violent, to be principled, however crooked it is, and a time to understand the world. Hindi mo mag-revolusyon kayo, you're wasting your time. And tapos yung paralirali ka dyan, well, just do it right because you have the right under the Constitution or blah, blah, blah. But do not go violent because I won't like that. At saka itong dito sa South, I'm warning you, rebel. Marami akong armas. You do some fighting there, I will freely use all the jets to bomb you. And if I hurt civilians, then it's part of the territory. Huwag kayo masyadong mag-atake-atake ng kampo magpatay because if you start a large-scale war, I will not hesitate to bomb you. Huwag na natin itong patagalin. Tatapusin natin kung gusto ninyo. Panahon ko. Ayaw ko yan. Now, let us talk about your problem. Open ako. I'm a PDP. But PDP, let us admit, was a moribund organization. It was not until after I became president na maraming EDP. But PDP is very fragile.